Alright, so let's get right into this shit, yo. KSHINE versus Mr.Wavy, yo. That was a pretty good battle. I liked it. I liked it a lot. I watched it twice to get a better feel for who won what rounds and shit. And, you know, I really want to say that if you watch it once, you kind of don't get the feel. I think you be feeling the electricity or the lack thereof, and it do kind of mess with your judgment of what you hearing and how good it is. And you know, you can overlook some things sometimes. So I definitely had to watch this twice, because both niggas got high energy, and you don't want to give too much credit for a bar when in most of that what you heard was performance and shit. Real quick, shout out to the shorty in the front row. Did you niggas see the chick in the front row? Yo, if you seen a chick in the front row who keep running her mouth, like she keep talking and shit, but if you look at that ass nigga, shorty got a chubby back, that bitch. But anyway, shout out to her. Like, if you see this video, shorty, like, get it a nigga. But anyway, yo, my decision basically is this, yo. I feel like both niggas did a good job. However, I feel like KSHINE won 3-0, yo. That's me saying that shit with a straight ass face. I think it was 3-0. I think initially, the first time I watched it through, I felt like it was 2-1. KSHINE, I wanted to give the second round to Mr.Wavy. I really did, yo. I felt like his energy in the second round was good. I felt the nigga came out looking for a headshot in the second round. Like, he realized he went too long-winded in the first and he got called for the time and shit, which the nigga calling the time, that shit was bullshit. Rain 910, come on with the time clock. Yo, let that shit stretch a little bit, nigga. I feel like Mr.Wavy came out for the headshot in round 2 and he was trying to deal cards, yo, but I feel like the veteran in KSHINE was just like, it was too much. I don't feel like, now let me be clear on this, yo. I don't feel like he outperformed Mr.Wavy. I think I like the new energy of the new nigga and the versatility, like the new swag that the nigga try to bring to the stage is different. It's not like the same faces you used to seeing. So I was kind of gassed up and I enjoyed the new form of stage presence. But I think he brought the best out of KSHINE because KSHINE was like, yo, I'm not losing to this nigga. Now, just my personal opinion, I feel like a lot of niggas get the best of KSHINE, but I think sometimes the shit he say, because his energy be so high and he raps so fast, the shit he say kind of go by you or go over your head, and niggas be talking, and then you kind of can't hear some of the shit this nigga say. And I think sometimes that factor into if this nigga lose a battle or not, and it kind of go against him more often than not. That's just my opinion. I would never say I sat there and I've watched every KSHINE battle, but more often than not, I tend to lean towards the nigga he battling, although I do like KSHINE. So shout out to KSHINE, yo. You did your shit in this battle, nigga. I don't know, yo. I just feel like as good as a performance as Mr.Wavy gave, I feel like his performance was not as good as what KSHINE was giving. I feel like KSHINE was thoroughly prepared. I felt like his bars was better. Mr.Wavy did have some nice shit in there, yo. From the beginning to the end, from the zombie walk to the all the way to the end when he closed it out with the whole the PlayStation shit. And I thought, you know, some interesting angles, some different shit. The nigga had energy. I like the he know nice. Like, I like that shit. That's kind of cool, yo. The crowd definitely loved that shit, and it definitely helped his performance. But he did have some decent bars in there, yo, and I'm gonna give him his credit. He handled his shit. I think had he went against, I mean, I don't know who else, a lesser opponent, it probably would have been a controversy based on who you think won. But I feel like from round 1, 2, and 3, KSHINE had the better bars. He had you thinking. He had you entertained. His energy was up. The crowd was definitely feeling yo more in rounds 2 and 3. In the first round, they was kind of flat. Like, I think they felt like how I usually felt. Like, man, I hope this nigga don't come out here and be spitting all wild and crazy and you can't understand what this nigga's saying, or just it's not as hot as he think it is and shit. You know what I'm saying? I think that's what the energy in the room was. And then when they realized, okay, this nigga came on his shit today, I think it kind of changed the whole mood. So, shout out to KSHINE. Y'all feel like you handled this shit. To be completely honest, if you feel like KSHINE won 2-1 and you want to give Mr.Wavy the second round, in my opinion, that's fair. I think both of them niggas had good second rounds. That was both of them. That was their best round. At the end, the whole giving a lesson shit, I don't know. I think that's weak to me considering the fact that it's rookies versus vets. Everybody gonna try to play that card at least a little bit. So it was kind of to me, but it definitely came off better than what the fuck Averb did against Briz. I'm gonna skip right back to that Averb Briz shit real quick for anybody that watched my last video. Let's not get twisted. I want to say this real fast. I do not judge battles based off just what the crowd is doing. That's stupid. Only a clown-ass nigga would do some shit like that because he don't know what the fuck he listening to. It's just in my opinion that you cannot judge a battle without at least intaking some of the energy that the crowd is giving you back. That kind of give you a feel for how dope the line actually was, because if the crowd just go, then it wasn't as hot as maybe in your mind. You was like, yeah, that wasn't that bad. But if everybody in the room is going, yo, that shit was crazy, then you like, okay, you can kind of gauge like, yeah, that was as crazy as I thought it was. That shit was wild. So I'm not saying that it dictates who won the battle by no means. But at the end of the day, definitely, yo, what you get from the crowd does kind of influence how you feel about the round and how good of a round it actually was. So to sit there and judge a battle based off crowd noise or participation, that's just fucking lame, yo. I don't do shit like that. I'm actually listening to bars, and I'm actually listening for the little bit of filler that they do try to stick in there. You gotta listen to the filler because sometimes it actually do matter in light of boosting the bar that's coming up right after it. So, like I said, yo, shout out to KSHINE. Hell of a battle, yo. I didn't think nobody was going 3-0 nobody because the names in the lineup, they did seem like pretty good matchups, yo. But I feel like he 3-0'd them. It was not a body bag by no means, but it was definitely 3-0 to me. I think Mr.Wavy had a couple good shots to throw out in the first round, but to me, KSHINE's bars and everything he spit in the first round was just better. I think in the second round, they both had great rounds, and I think KSHINE's was just a little bit better. And I think in the third, Mr.Wavy, that was clearly not his best round of the three. And I think KSHINE easily outdid him in the third round with the whole scheme and everything he brought to the table. I think it just gained all the momentum towards the end, and he just rolled him out the door. So shout out to Mr.Wavy, yo. You handled your shit if you watching this video. But I just felt like, hey, nigga, he edged you out, yo, I think, in all three rounds. All I can continue to tell y'all niggas to do is respect the culture, yo. I advise y'all to do the same. I'm out.